The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. One step away from playing for the AFC title. This divisional round contest is underway. Danny Gray to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Here we go. 11. Can. Start.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A gain of 15 there. And the Bengals have a first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, well, you can't do it better than that.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Let's get set. Right in. Stop.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
I'm fine, ready?
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Gun.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
First and 10 now from the 46.
11. Stop. Right 80.
It's complete to Gesicki outright. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
One, ready?
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Has it downfield, working the left. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger. Zach. 13, Luke. Here we go.
Lawrence now off the play action. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. So it'll be second down. And it's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. And you're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risk and an aggressive mindset that reflects on the stakes of each and every game.
And they won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Here comes the screen for Etienne. He's got the 1st and 4 past the 40. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Rip, 23.
There's a dive up the middle. It's a solid block, and there springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Go.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Look at that power, deep left side. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt kicks it off. And the Bengals take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Lawrence's pass intercepted. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get set. 11, 90.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Legs up.
Hot quick right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
They've got first down here from the 36. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
On 2.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass brought in. He takes this out to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Trying to pick this up on the ground. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's 4th
Job
down.
one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He's got this at the 27. And the coverage team is there as he fields it. So almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
20-yard run.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Thanks for 24.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. The Bengals are out in front. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play.
Hey, Soko. Hey, kill. Silver.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
On the red. Soko. 13 loose.
Throw here, 3rd down. Pass caught. It's Hunter. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, hot. Go.
Lawrence working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Gets it to him on the screen. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Gun.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 180.
Throw from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. They cross the 40. Nice run there. And he's brought down at the 44. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Gets him on the in route. And they bring him down around the 34.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
I'm 1, ready?
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches.
Now
we're on the counter. Clock behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. I think they might have taken that 1st down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
They'll have the 1st down and even more. And they will be on the verge of a touchdown here, partners. He pushes this down to the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
I'm 1, ready?
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5.
Let's get set. Start.
From the red zone on 1st. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Jaguars nothing. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. His charge towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They go right back to ETN. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Lisa 24. Hey, Soka, 13, Lou.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Logan Cook on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Gun.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
37-yard line.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
Here we go. Stop.
First down, and they go right back to it. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
On 1, ready?
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Stop.
Looking to throw, Burrow. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Looking quickly here.
That's another Bengals 1st down.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock.
Ready?
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. This is pulled to the left and no good. And that bad snap made it tough to get the hold down. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Hey.
He's back to throw. Finds him on the slant. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. A spot in our AFC Championship on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. We'll start the second half with ETN. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Red on red.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Into a crowd and intercepted. And the Bengals have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt. I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
11, can. 11.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bengals have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Gun.
Throwing is Burrow. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go.
On third down, here's Burrow. Hauled in by Greg. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He brings it in. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Back.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Fourier Oluwakin with the pick. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And they scoop it up. Time to push the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next. There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals push their lead further to start the half. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
Back to work after throwing the pick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Hey, kill!
31, Lawrence to throw. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth.
Hey, run!
They're going to try with ETN. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Nothing like a little suspense on fourth down over there on those sidelines as everyone waited to see just whether or not he got the first down. Some of these running backs, okay, they just have a nose, just have a feel for exactly what it takes to move those chains.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group and he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They send a man in motion.
Here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. Rolling into enemy territory. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
All set to go now from the 35.
On the red. Hey, Soko,
On play action now, Lawrence. Completed to his running back. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
Kid, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Jaguars football, and their playoff run is in jeopardy. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, let's go. Hey, James.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
Rip, 23. Hey, Ginger. Zach.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer.
Red on red. Soga's hot. 11, add it. There we go.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Let's go. Hey, I'm gun.
Desperation time here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Hey, can. Stop.
Running back gets it on the draw. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next step.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 45-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going to push one deep down the right.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Hey.
Once with it on 1st. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he drives that push backward on a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Now it's Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Into traffic, complete. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on it?
Oh, brother, it's another interception. It's a foot race. for Cincinnati.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tail on this quarterback. He's either getting away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
Bengals 28, Jaguars nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Red on the red. Here we go.
They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
Oh, it would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
that's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring it down just on the other side of midfield. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Jaguars just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Rip, 20. Here we go.
Lawrence looking to throw. Finding Thomas near the sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
14 more yards.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On 1st down, they'll run. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
From the shotgun, Lawrence hits him on the end route. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Give him 5 on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Son, this one is a hunt.
Running it here with Etienne. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Hey, run. Silver.
Lawrence to throw it. He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Gray now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25 yard.
gun.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
180. Place hot.
Starting quarterback run here. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.